We have gone through this procedure where we have started the solution of PPM method, that is predictive with partial match. In that we have started the basic scenario where you can deal with where we can deal with this escape symbol. Okay, in the escape symbol we need to add it whenever it will be a new context has been not encountered. At that time we need to add this symbol in the list. Then yes, we have started the sequence. In this context fashion manner, we need to proceed further. Okay, so here you can see that we have assumed that this much symbol has been already encoded. Okay, this much symbol is already encoded, where you can see initially 7 symbols are already encoded. We assume that most of the highest order context will be 2, means that you need to assume, guys, over here. Okay, by default you need to assume over here that it should be higher order context is 2. Assume that we need to predict the higher order context from -1 to 2, so that is -1, 0, 1 and 2. Based on that we have generated the tables. Yes, over here you can formulate the table, which is contain 3 labels. First one is letter count and cumulative count. Then all the symbols have been represented over here. And yes, in the last fashion manner, here you can see the special symbol has to become occur before a general character. So at that time we need to do the swapping over here, and E has to become over here and B space has to become over here. Okay, so now context fashion that has been changed over here in the form of this will be now E and this will be now backspace. Okay, स्पेशल कैरेक्टर को मुझे appearance देना पड़ेगा and उसको मुझे लास्ट में वर्कआउट करना पड़ेगा. So I have this change dot 1 and I have updated the table. This table has been generated based on my original sequence which is given to you. Based on that I am figure outing my -1 order context. Then moving for the further, that is okay, that I have already calculated over here. Okay. Then moving further, I need to work out with the next order, that is all about zero order. Okay, in zero order fashion manner, it can be started T with 1 and cumulative count H 1 and 2 based on that. And now this thing has been cumulated based on, okay, this can be cumulated based on this sequence. Okay, जो हमने already encounter कर चुके थे या encoded कर चुके थे, उसके बेस पे हमने second order workout किया था. Okay, after that we need to move for the next, that should be order of 1. In order of 1 we have gone through the context letter and count and cumulative count with TH11 escape sequence of 1 and 2. Why? Because H का जो context है, ठीक है, H जो लेकर उसका context क्या है, T. H से पहले क्या आकर हो रहा है, T. So hence we can put over here. Then the count of H is 1 and cumulative count will become 1. नया context हमने form किया है, so we need to add one new symbol that is called escape sequence. We can put over here with the count 1 and cumulative count will become 2 and the total count will become 2. Like the way we have calculated all this second order. Okay, we have calculated this second order. Then yes, we move for the second order, sorry, first order. Now we can move for the second order. In second order we can make the pair of 2. So yes, th is the context of I. Same fashion, the new symbol has been not has been occur over here, so we will go for the escape sequence. Same with the next one is hi, जहां से हमने एंड अप किया तो वहीं से स्टार्ट करेंगे. तो hi को स्टार्ट करके हमने देखा तो कंटेक्स्ट हमें मिला as. So hi context is belonging to as. Same way for the next one. Now till over here I hope we have completed. Now yes, then we have moved to the next part that we need to derive from this equation. Okay, we need to work out with some of the table updation and हर एक बार हमें table update करके आगे workout करना है. So over here you can see the formula, that is L to power n, L to the power n minus 1 u of n minus 1 minus L to the power n minus 1 plus 1 multiply by cumulative count xn minus 1 and upon total count. Okay, this is the page number, so don't consider this one. And then total count, same way for this one. Here just add it plus 1 and over here it is only xn. Okay, so let's start with the ahead process of this one. Now after that, what you need to do, okay, after that what you need to do, your step 3 will come over here. Okay, now you will ask for step 3 kahan se aaya? So I can just try to recall you the initial one. Okay. So here you can see my first step is all about the assumption that we have already encoded this symbol. Second step is all about that how much order I need to figure out. And then उस order के लिए सारी जो table creation थी वो उनकी sub steps थी. ठीक है, जो भी उसके अंदर हमने table create किए थे, these are called my sub steps. So yes, you can represent the form of Roman number I and all the table creation. Okay, these are all the table creation will be considered as a step 2 part. ये सब step 2 के अंदर आएगा. Step 2 के अंदर. Okay, yes, the last one is also, this is come as a step 2. Okay, now here we need to do some assumption again, that assume that the word length for arithmetic coding is 6. Now here we are trying to use the arithmetic coding over here. Why? The PPM model is generally considered the fame of arithmetic coding. Okay, based on that we need to predict something. और आपने जो formula देखा था वो भी arithmetic coding से related ही था. The formula is this one. Okay, that is again we have already listed in the arithmetic coding. So yes, here we need to assume that word length, जो भी word की length होगी या फिर जो भी consideration होगा वो 6 length का होगा. So guys, जो भी assumption मैं अभी ले रहा हूँ, yes, you can go through that one. You can also assume the fixed assumption because these are the fixed value which has been already considered by the mathematician, and based on that they have calculated all the aspect. Okay. So again, we need to work out with the assumption of the same value 6. Okay. Based on that, what are my tag value which I have figured out in arithmetic? My tag value will become 0 and 1. Okay. So initially my tag value will become 0 and 1. So what is my lowest bound? So it is yes, 6 times 0. Why I have mentioned 6 times 0? Because already I have said that word length should be 6. And same way about my upper bound, the upper bound is maximum, that is 6 times 1. 6, okay. So 6 times 1 I have plotted. And what is the decimal value of this one? So yes, it is decimal value. 0, you will become 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay, it is all about yes, 63. So that I have assumed over here. Based on that, I can perform my sum. Okay. So here, what can we do? We have already encoded. We had already encoded THI, then B space ES, then again B space T, HE, B space. So till over here we have already encoded. Okay, now the next symbol, the very first next symbol is B space. Okay, मेरा next symbol क्या है? B space. So B space के पहले मैं देखूंगा कि second order के लिए मेरा context क्या belong कर रहा है. So because I अभी तक मैंने जो higher order context लिया है वो कहाँ तक लिया? Maximum 2 तक. So I can start from the 2. So now my next letter. Now my next letter is B space. So second order context will be I and S. Okay, how? So here you can see IS is the context of B space. So here we can have write down that now my next letter is B space. तो मैं B space वर्कआउट करना है, तो इसका सेकंड ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट क्या होगा? तो इसका सेकंड ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट होगा IS. Okay, now we need to find out what is the IS cumulative count and total count. So from table, okay, so yes guys, I need to use those tables. So here you can see in the whole scenario IS I have got over here, जिसका context क्या है? B space. मतलब ये symbol already occur हो चुका है and I have mentioned in the second order context scenario. So what can I do for over here? I can use the cumulative count of this one. So cumulative count is 1 and total count is what? 2. The cumulative count is 1 for this one because this is the escape sequence. तो उसका cumulative count नहीं लेना है, मुझे backspace का लेना है. So that is all about 1 and total count is all about 2. Okay, so over here you can mention the cumulative count is 1 and TC I have mentioned as a total count. So I got my two terms. Based on that, I can update my lower value and upper bound. So update lowest and upper bound. Okay, so how can we update? Yes, the same formula, that is L is equal to L to the power n minus 1 plus U of n minus 1 plus 1 multiply cumulative count xn minus 1 upon total count. So this is my formula. Here xn, that is represented by this one. So this is my xn over here. So what is my L0? L0 decimal value has 0 and U key, that initial value you can consider as a form 0, 0. So over here 0 plus 63 minus 0 plus 1 multiply. Okay, over here cumulative count is xn is 1. The 1 minus 1, that will become 0 upon total count is all about 2. So I think this whole value is become 0 because 0 multiplication is all become 0. We have already assumed that the word length should be 6 length. तो इससे हम किस फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? 6 डिजिट के फॉर्म में. So it should be 6 times 0. That is my lowest bound. Going for the upper bound, and my U will become LU plus U0 minus L0 plus 1 multiply cumulative count, only xn is there, upon TC and minus 1. Okay, so just substituting the value, it will give you 63 minus 0 plus 1. Okay, xn की value मैंने already figure out की, that is cumulative count, that will become 1 upon 2. 60, okay, minus 1, sorry. So 63 plus 1 is 64 divided by 2. So yes, it will give you 32 minus 1, 31. Again, represent the 6 digit. 6 digit में इसको मैं represent करूँगा, तो it will become 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, 5 times 1 and 0, 6 digit. Okay, so these are my new updated value. These are my new updated value. Okay, so now after that, what I need to do, we need to check out the MSB bit. Here, the MSB bit of both the value. Okay, here MSB bit of L and U are MSB bit. Okay, first bit इसकी क्या है? दोनों की bit. I can say first bit is 0. So MSB of L and U are same, that is 0. So that is what? 0. So we send 8 and update the lower and upper bound. Okay, so here we need to transmit the symbol. We need to encode the symbol. We need to send, because already we have sent this code. ठीक है, इसका क्या code send किया? We are not consider that part, but right now what we are assuming that we have already transmitted this symbol. Okay, so here you can see what should be my transmitted symbol. So I can put one section over here, or yes, I can make the one section over here. My transmitted symbol till now is what? 0. Transmitted encoded symbol. Okay, my transmitted encoded symbol is what? My first bit is till now 0. मैंने अभी तक 0 सेंड किया है. And yes, updated of the LMU. So अभी तक मेरा एनकोड सिंबल क्या हुआ? 20 को मैंने ट्रांसमिट करके 0 सेंड कर दिया है. नाउ मुझे L और U को अपडेट करना है. So over here you can see how can I update the L? Okay, so L अपडेट करने के लिए आपको जो ये 0 है that you need to discard. Okay, जिसका MSB बीट था उसको डिस्कार्ड कर दो and then added और append to the LSB. इसको LSB में add कर दो. So if I'm discarded 0, so 5 times is 0 is remaining. So ये जो 0 मैंने डिस्काउंट किया था वो मैं इसको पीछे एड अप कर दूंगा. So this is my new updated value, which is again become 0. And what about U? Over here the MSB has been 0, but whenever I discarded this one, the last value will be updated is 1. ठीक है, इसके अंदर मेरे पास 5 ones are there, and then जब मैं ये 0 डिस्कार्ड करता हूँ तब इसको पीछे मैं एडिट करता हूँ. So that पीछे ऐड क्या होगा? It should be added by always 1. So now the next updated symbol is this one. So what about U? U will become 63. So here you can write down some sentence if you are not understanding that part. So while updating the lower bit or lower bound, add 0 to LSB and for upper bit add 1 to LSB. Okay, so this is my procedure to update the lowest bound and upper bound. Okay, till I have yes, anyone have any question, any doubt? Yes guys, कोई question, कोई doubt? I know it is quite clumsy, but yes, we need to survive here because this method is come over along with your syllabus, so definitely we can go for it. Okay. Yes, any question from your side? No? Okay. Okay. After this, जैसे ही मैंने यहाँ लोअर बाउंड और अपर बाउंड अपडेट किया है, मैंने अभी तक खाली एक ही बिट सेंड किया, दैट इज 0. दैट इज आई ऑलवेज ट्रांसमिटेड ओनली 0. I already transmitted 0. I need to update the table as well. I need to update the table as well. Okay, so what table I need to update? I can use a pencil to form better to you. So I need to start the update the table from second order context. Second order context में मुझे टेबल अपडेट करना चालू करना पड़ेगा जहां पे मुझे सिंबल मिला था, that is is at B. Okay, so new updated symbol will be the count is updated is 2. Cumulative count will become 2 because starting is 2. Then the total count will become 3. I'm sorry, this will also update it according to this one. 1 plus 2 will become 3. Okay, Now, whenever you are updating the lowest and upper bound, at that time you need to check around all the tables. You need to update all the tables based on that, जिसके बेस पे आपने context को identification किया था. So this is one important step because table को update करना जरूरी है. Table का क्या role है that has been identified over here. Okay. So for that purpose, I have already updated the tables. Based on that, you can rectify the things. So do remember कैसे table update करना है. So here I can just illustrate you one more time. B space को हमने वर्कआउट किया था, उसका इनिशियल कंटेक्स्ट क्या था, is available in my second order context list. Yes, it is available. So I need to update the table with one more count because नया backspace update हुआ है. So इसलिए यहाँ पे 1 का 2 हो जाएगा, cumulative count 2, escape sequence will again become 3 and the total count will become 3. Okay, fine. With respect to this second order context, I need to also update the first order context. So के लिए मैं first order table ही लेके आता हूँ. Yes, I need to update the first order context as well. Which value? So over here the value will become B space. B space कहाँ पे consider हो रहा है? Here. Here you can see the B space has been generated. Okay, not visible to you. Okay, over here you can see in my first order context B space यहाँ पे generate हुआ है. Okay, so what can I do for that one? Again, I need to update the count from 1 to 2. Here it is 2. Okay, then escape sequence update again 3 and the total count will become 3. Okay, so जहाँ पे भी जो सिंबल वापस से अकर हो रहा है उसके टेबल में उसका काउंट अपडेट करना पड़ेगा. So ये थोड़ा आपको ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा. सेम फैशन फर्स्ट ऑर्डर को मैंने अपडेट कर दिया है, तो एज वेल एज आई नीड टू गो फॉर द जीरो ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट ऑल्सो. इन जीरो ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट दिस काउंट विल बिकम 2. ठीक है, ये काउंट यहाँ पे 2 हो जाएगा. इट विल बिकम 8 and this will become 9. The total count is updated to 9. Is it clear guys, everyone? थोड़ा बहुत भी, I'm not sure that everything is plug up with you, but I'm trying to correlate with each and every stuff. Okay, so yes, you need to update all the tree like this fashion manner. Okay, okay. Then after, what you need to start, you need to go through after updation the both the table. Yes, after updation you both the table, you need to start with the next phase. Just illustrating those phase. I need to take the next symbol. Okay, so I can take a new step, that is step 4. Now the next letter is, what is my next letter? My next letter is T. Okay, whose context will be what? As B space. So context क्या हो जाएगा? As B space हो जाएगा. So let's start with the new letter, that is T. The context is as B space. The new letter is T. The context is as B space, or I can say second order. Sorry, second order context is what? Because two order, second order का मतलब क्या हुआ कि उसके पहले दो सिंबल अकर होने चाहिए. So that is what it is, as B space. As B space. Okay, what can we do over here? We can check out in the table, सेकेंड ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट टेबल के अंदर ये कब अकर हुआ था, ये या फिर इसका क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट क्या है. ओके, सो नाउ ओवर हियर वी कैन चेक अराउंड एस बी स्पेस. सो द कंटेक्स्ट इज एस बी स्पेस. ओवर हियर यू कैन सी the context is B space, sorry, as B space. So over here T यहाँ पे कहीं पे भी अकर नहीं हो रहा है. Okay, T is not occurring in my second order context. So ये एक नया केस यहाँ पे खड़ा हुआ है. So at that time I can say how. So over here you can see T is not available in my new context scenario. At that time, I can consider the scenario a new steps. So I can write down something that is, but T is not appeared in the second order table. In the second order table में T context है ही नहीं. So we encode the escape symbol. So we encode the escape symbol. So what is escape symbol? So ESC. जब कोई symbol available नहीं है, so मैंने just max out किया था. We need to update with the escape sequence in my very first session. If the symbol is not occurred in the context, we need to use the escape symbol has to be encountered. So yes, we need to encounter a new escape symbol. Okay. अब नया escape symbol encounter हुआ है तो उसका count मुझे यहाँ पे workout करना पड़ेगा. What is the escape symbol count over here? Okay. So what is the cumulative count? Cumulative count for the escape symbol and total count for escape symbol. Let's check out. Okay. अब कहाँ देखेंगे तो यहीं पे SB स्पेस के अंदर. क्यों? क्योंकि SB स्पेस के साथ T अकर नहीं हो रहा है, यहाँ पे I अकर हो रहा है. सो SB स्पेस के साथ जो नया सिंबल अकर हुआ है एस्केप, उसका क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट कितना है? So उसका क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट है 2 एंड उसका टोटल काउंट कितना है? सो दैट इज अगेन 2. So over here I can use cumulative count is 2 and total count is 2. Is it clear? One more time just repeating. इस कंटेक्स्ट के अंदर टी कहीं पे भी अकर नहीं हो रहा है और मेरा जो कंटेक्स्ट था एस बी स्पेस उसके साथ जो अकर हो रहा है वो आई अकर हो रहा है. सो एट दैट टाइम व्हाट कैन आई डू ओवर हियर? So I can use a new symbol that is escape sequence and that can be considered with the cumulative count is 2 and the total count is 2. Okay, I hope it is clear with you all. Okay, so I can use again the updation method of L का जो previous method था that can be considered. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So again we can calculate ln u. So L की previous value क्या थी हमारे पास 0 and updated value and u की it is 64. So I can just write down directly formula guys because it will make a utilization of the sum. And over here cumulative sum -1 था. यहाँ पे जो formula था वो था yes here cumulative sum xn -1. What is xn over here? So xn is here 2. So 2 minus 1 become 1 and total count is 2. And total count is 2. So that will give me formulate plus 164 divided by 2. So that is 32. और उसका binary क्या है? तो yes 1 5 times 0. Binary is this one. U अगर U में workout करो तो same fashion 63 minus 0 plus 1 and simply cumulative count has to be multiplied, that is xn. So xn is all about 2 minus 1. So it should become again 2 times divided by 2 to cancel 64 minus 1. So yes, 63 again and I have got 6 times. 3 and 3 times 1, 3 times 1. Okay, so what can we do over here? We need to pass the code. So again, here MSB of L and U are equal. You can see यहाँ के जो दोनों first bit है MSB equal to 1. So which code I need to send? So we send it and update the value of L and U. So now till now I have sent only 0. ठीक है, initially हमने देखा था यहाँ पे हमने 0 send किया था. Now the next bit which I have sent, that is 1. Next bit यहाँ पे मैं 1 send करूँगा. Okay. After sending the 1 bit, I need to update my L and U. So new updated L will become, how can I update? तो इसका अपडेशन क्या होगा? फर्स्ट बीट मुझे नेग्लेक्ट करनी है, तो फर्स्ट बीट दैट इज 1 उसको मैं नेग्लेक्ट करूंगा और पीछे ऐड क्या करूंगा, दैट इज 0. सो माय न्यू अपडेटेड वैल्यू इज L इज बिकम डबल. एंड व्हाट अबाउट U? So that will again neglect of this 1 will be added by 1 at LSB will give you the same value. This one, the decimal value is 0 and this is 63. Okay, now I need to update the table as well because नया symbol यहाँ पे encounter हुआ है T, जिसको मुझे symbol table के अंदर update करना पड़ेगा. तो in second order table updation has to be take place. In second order table updation has to be take place. How? Okay, how? So I can just show you over here. In second order table, SB space and I is there. ठीक है, इसके in between एक नया symbol encounter हुआ, that is T, जिसका count है 1. The count is 1 and the cumulative count become 2 over here, and the escape sequence count will become 3, and over here it will become 3. Okay, so I can just illustrate that part over here. How? You need to update the table with each every count. यहाँ पे नया symbol encounter होगा, that is T. In between you need to mention the count of 1 over here, then 1 plus 1, that will become 2, and the updated cumulative count will become 3, and over here total count will become 3. So do remember this step, guys. To every step you need to update the table. So yes, I can mention a rough, that is SB already है, IB already है, इसका count 1 है, इसका cumulative count 1 है. ठीक है, मैं labeling mention नहीं कर रहा हूँ, but you can map that part. New symbol T has been encountered. कितनी बार encounter हो रहा है? 1 time. The cumulative count will become 2. The next is escape sequence or escape symbol, sorry. So that will be count 1 and this will be 3. So total count will become 3 over here. Okay. Okay. ओके, नाउ जैसे हमने ये सेकंड ऑर्डर के लिए चेकआउट किया था, वैसे ही हम उसको फर्स्ट ऑर्डर में ढूंढने जाएंगे. सो यस, इन द फर्स्ट ऑर्डर हैव यू फाउंड टी एवरीवेयर? कहीं आपको टी मिल रहा है यहाँ पे फर्स्ट ऑर्डर में भी? ओके, आई डोंट थिंक सो. दैट HISB space and I. Again T is not encountered over here. Okay, again, so this is my second consideration. Again T is not encountered in फर्स्ट ऑर्डर. ओके गाइस, अभी तक हमने सेकंड ऑर्डर के लिए वर्कआउट किया था. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर टेबल. so what can we do? Yes, we can update or we transmit. So we transmit the escape symbol, that is ESC escape symbol, with cumulative count Cumulative count is equal to what, and total count is equal to what? Where can we find? We can find out. So from this table, again, yes, over here you can see in table order 1. Yes, in table order 1 हमारे जो context है वो T B space वाला है, ठीक है? So over here okay, just a second. Okay, sorry. Okay, my bad. Sorry. So yes, over here you can see I need to use B space I. I need to space B space I. So B space I को मैं यहाँ पे वर्कआउट करने जा रहा हूँ, बट यहाँ पे मेरा सिंबल ओके। अब आप बोलोगे सर यहाँ B space I क्यों लिया आपने? ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट की अगर मैं बात करूँ, तो इन माय सिंबल T फर्स्ट ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट क्या होगा? B space होगा। T के लिए मेरा क्या होगा? B space T होगा, B space होगा, सॉरी। सो हेंस B space कम ओवर हियर। अब B space के अंदर एस्केप सीक्वेंस के लिए मेरे काउंट क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट क्या है? तो इट इज 2। सो बी स्पेस के लिए 2 हो गया, एंड व्हाट इज माय टोटल काउंट? सो दैट इज अगेन गिव मी 2। दैट इज अगेन गिव मी 2। okay, but okay, that is my bad. Over here you can see again T is not encountered in my first order table. Okay, so hence what we can try to do over here, we need to update the L and U जैसा हमने यहाँ previous step में किया था. So L will become 0 plus 63 minus 0 plus 1 multiply 1 divided by 2, that will become 32. 32 will become this one. 0 plus again 63 minus 0 plus 1 multiply by 2, away by 2 minus 1. So that will equal to 63, and that will become 5 times 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6 times 1. So again, you can see here the same procedure. My first MSB bit has been matched. So yes, again, the MSB of L and U are equal to what? Equal to 1. Equal to 1. So yes, till now we have transmitted 0, 1, 1. My next symbol has been transmitted is 1. So here I can transmit 1. So we can send that. So we send it, and we can send it and update the value of L and U. Update the value of L and U. Let's update the value of L and U. So here we are trying to update the value of L and U. किस form में? The same fashion manner. So L will become what? Here 1 1 I have sent out. तो remaining क्या बचा मेरे पास? 5 times 0. So this 1 को अगर मैं पीछे भेजूंगा तो ये added होगा in the form of 0. And U में अगर मैं update करने जाऊंगा तो again the same fashion it will give me this one. Okay. Need to update. अब ये जो सेकेंड ऑर्डर के अंदर मुझे अपडेट करना पड़ेगा. व्हाई? बिकॉज नया सिंबल एनकाउंटर हुआ है यहाँ पे. तो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर टेबल अपडेशन यहाँ पे होगा. तो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर के अंदर अगर मैं देखने जाऊँ, इन फर्स्ट ऑर्डर टेबल where should I need to update? Over here I need to update. Okay, so B space T, then a new symbol T has been occurred with the count 1, with the cumulative count 2. This escape sequence is 1, becomes 3, and total count is 3. I can just mention you the same thing over here, so to make you clarity over here. So B space I था जिसका count 1 था, cumulative count 1 था. New symbol T has been occurred with the count 1, cumulative count is 2. Now escape sequence is already there, count is 1, and updated count is 3. So total count will become 3. Total count will become 3. Okay, so total count will become 3. साथ में जैसे यहाँ पे हमने इससे प्रीवियसली जो वर्कआउट किया था उसमें हमने किस किस लिए वर्कआउट किया था. वी हैव वर्कआउट फॉर यस सिंबल नहीं मिल रहा था तो हम टी के लिए भी वर्कआउट करेंगे. तो नाउ वी नीड टू चेक. नाउ we need to check in zero order. सेकंड में कर दिया, फर्स्ट में कर दिया. नाउ जीरो ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट में हम वर्कआउट करते हैं. जीरो ऑर्डर कंटेक्स्ट फॉर सिंबल t. So at that time, okay, where is my first order table? What is my first order table? So here you can see my t has been occur over here. ठीक है, तो उसका क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट कितना हो जाएगा. क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट बिकम 1 एंड टोटल काउंट यहाँ पे कितना है 9. So not 9, it is 6. Total count will become 6. Total count will become, okay, my bad, sorry you guys, sorry, it is -1. Okay, over here you can see, sorry, after updating of zero order t के लिए कंटेक्स्ट अगर मैं देखी जाऊँ तो उसका क्यूमुलेटिव काउंट कितना मिला था मुझे 1 मिला था. ठीक है, और उसका टोटल काउंट अपडेशन वैल्यू मतलब अपडेट होने के बाद कितना आ गया था 9. So over here I can put 9 guys. Okay, find out the same lowest bound and upper bound. So L is equal to 0 plus 63 minus 0 plus 1 multiply by xn. तो xn मेरा बस यहाँ पे क्या है, this one, that is 1 minus 1 will become 0 and the L value will become 0. 6 times representation, so this will become 0. Okay, and u is equal to, that is 0 plus 63 minus 0 plus 1, and that should be multiplied by 1 upon 9. So I'm sorry, minus 1 is there, so that will become 6. और 6 को अगर मैं 6 बीट में रिप्रेजेंट करूंगा तो इट विल बी लाइक दिस वे. Here MSB of L and U are both equal to, कितने MSB मैच हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे. तो आई होप यू हैव सीन 3 बीट्स में MSB has been match. So like this way, 3 beat 0 I need to send out now over here. So till now we have sent around, that is okay, तो अभी तक मैंने ट्रांसमिट किया था 0 1 1. नाउ आई कैन ट्रांसमिट 3 बीट, दैट इज 3 times 0. Okay, 3 times 0. So over here you can see next step is that update L and U and discard all the 3 0. How? L will become 3 0 is remaining, जो मेरा नया था updated 3 0 and Sorry for the interruption, guys. Okay, so here you can see my new updation value will become 3 times 0 and u will become, okay, so remaining value is what, this much, that is 110 and पीछे updation किससे होगा, 1 से होगा, तो 3 times 1. Okay, based on that, yes, I need to update the zero order table updation. Why? Because already I updated first order, second order, and for this t I need to update the zero. Okay, so zero updated table abhi humne just work out kiya tha, where it is. Yeah. So in this zero update table, what will happen? New symbol has been occurred, so it will become 2. The cumulative count will become 2. This will become 3. 2 plus 3 will become 5. This will become 7. The new updated value is 9. Over here 1 plus 10, and the total count is again become 10. For your reference, I can made up here. Okay, so letter is T, count is 1, जो अब 2 हो चुका है, cumulative count is 1, जो अब 2 हो चुका है. Then H, that is 1, cumulative count will become 2 with the 3. Then next is I, count is 2, become 4. And then S, that is 2, that is 6 and 7. B space, sorry, that is 1. अपडेटेड काउंट 2 हुआ था बीच में, देन ये 7 का 8 हुआ था, 8 का अब हो गया है 9, एंड देन ESC that will become 1,